Hey everyone, it's Mike Michalkow, and hey, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't posted anything new for a while. It's been a bit of a hectic, crazy year for me, but I will be adding new videos as soon as possible here to keep you guys all entertained and informed. Anyways, what I do want to talk about today, and this is another one of the tutorial lessons, no playing, all talking. Lots of emails and questions about getting endorsements for musicians. Whether you're a guitar player, drummer, keyboard player, whatever. I just want to share some insight with you guys on how to go about getting endorsements, why you would get endorsements, how to keep your endorsements, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to try to talk pretty quick here just to get through this. To me, an endorsement is not about, hey, give me free stuff, I'm really awesome, so I should be playing your product. That's never been my view on it. My first official endorsement was with Yamaha drums, and oddly enough I was already playing Yamaha drums. I started playing Yamaha drums in 1992 and I got my endorsement in 99, and it wasn't something I was looking for. It's the biggest thing you got to understand is sometimes you find things when you're not looking for them. Okay, that sounds kind of strange, but it's very true. And it's about people. This whole world and this whole industry is about people, okay? It's not about one person or one product. It's about a relationship with a company and an artist. And for me, being a player of Yamaha for so long, and the only reason for that was my favorite drummers were playing Yamaha. Steve Gadd, Dave Weckl, David Garibaldi, you know, some of the greatest drummers on the planet were playing Yamaha drums when I was learning. So to me, that was like my first professional drum set that I bought, purchased and had it, even after I had gotten my endorsement. And keep in mind, it's a relationship. Endorsements are relationships with a company, okay? You can never expect anything for free. Sometimes that may happen, okay? It seems to happen more to the rock stars. The guys that have all the money get the free stuff. I've never quite figured that one out. But that's the way it is, I guess. With an endorsement, you'll get a really good deal on stuff. I don't want to speak for every company, but you can get artist pricing. And hey, man, save money on gear, why not? I mean, the more money you save, the more gear you can buy. So, the thing is, you got to get yourself out there. It's not about how good you are as a drummer or a guitar player or a harmonica player or whatever you might be. It's really about, getting out there. Are you out there showcasing this company's product? Okay, that's the biggest thing. It's about sales and a relationship, and then it ends up being about gear, okay? So for me, I've always had a bit of a salesman inside of me. I did sales for many years, and I was told I was good at it. And I guess I still sell myself today. But the biggest thing is I understand companies who are making products. It's to sell, it's not to give away. So that's one thing we have to keep in mind. Don't go up to your favorite drum company and say, give me that, because they're going to laugh at you. It's about building that friendship and that relationship. I hope I've got that pretty clear so far. The next thing about endorsements is really about finding your sound. It's not about what is the hippest, coolest new thing on the market, but what is your sound going to be currently for the future, developing your sound as a player, and this is something we all strive for. Guitar players want to have several pedals or sometimes just a few pedals. They got to have the specific amplifier. Well, drummers, we got to have specific cymbals and drum heads and sticks and drums, the types of woods. So you really got to do your homework. You got to find out, what are you looking for? Who do you want to sound like, okay? The biggest thing, you want to sound like you, right? And it just goes back to putting yourself out there and getting people to know who you are. It's a lot easier to get endorsements, in my opinion, if you're in a band that makes it big and all of a sudden you're big and famous. Well, that was never me. If anybody knows my history, I was never in a band that was big and famous. I was in a couple that almost came close. But that endorsements were the furthest thing from our mind at that point. It was about, the music. But I've been in this industry for over 20 years and met a lot of people and made friends with a lot of people. And it's never about sucking up. You don't want to do that. There's a difference between having a friend and sucking up to somebody. There's a huge, a huge difference, right? So make sure that if it's a company that you are going to like and you want to play them, become friends with the people. And nowadays with the internet, it's so easy to contact these folks through the websites of the companies that you like. Go to a trade show like the NAMM show or PASIC or any kind of music convention and just get to know these people. But you got to let them know what you're doing, because I see a lot of young musicians, like say at the NAMM show, walking around, and they're good. They're obviously good players, and they'll walk up to a company and say, "Hi, I'm, Joe Blow, and I'm awesome. Where do I sign up for an endorsement?" And they must get 500 people a day doing that at these events. And you got to realize what's going to make you stand out different than the other 499. And I don't think that I did anything spectacular to deserve my endorsements. I don't know. It's just knowing people and building that friendship, going back to that. And for me, I've changed some things over the years, but very little. Like I've been playing Yamaha drums for, 23 years now, and I love them. It's just my sound. I've always enjoyed the sound of the drums. There's other companies out there that are awesome. I love their sound, their look, all that stuff. But for me, this is the kind of T-shirt I want to wear on stage. This is my T-shirt and jeans. I'm playing Evans drumheads. I've been playing Evans drumheads since 2007 and couldn't be happier. Just a great company, awesome people, and they're there for me when I need them. I'm there for them when they need me, vice versa. I'm now playing ProMark drumsticks, which is really interesting because when I first started playing drums at 17, ProMark was, a stick of choice at that time, and I had played them, but there were so many other companies that I had just tried. It was Vader and Vic Firth and Regal Tip, and they go on and on and on. And I was always just sort of trying stuff out and seeing what worked. And then when ProMark kind of popped up almost 2 years ago, that was like, wow, cool, a stick endorsement, this is exciting, and very, very cool company. Very, very excited about those guys. So to me, it's about being happy with what I'm playing as well, Peisty cymbals, I mean, you can't go wrong with Peisty cymbals, right? Very happy to be with these guys, and it's a small company, but it's a family. I know everybody in that company personally. And to me, that is so humongous. That is, I'm a family guy. All right. And, to me, it's important to have that relationship. So, Peisty, it's an honor. All these companies, it's an honor. And a lot of the smaller companies, this is because I like to add stuff to my drum set that's cool. It's not because, hey, look, it's the newest thing. It's because I could use this, One of the things here that I've had for a few years now is now it's called I think it's called the Dixon Magnetic drop clutch. But at one time it was called the Cody clutch, or the Bill Did It Cody clutch, made in Canada. And I just thought, what a brilliant idea. It's a drop clutch that's got a magnet on it, The high shaker, I got my high shaker hooked up here. Finally, a shaker I can play with my foot. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but awesome company, small company in Ferndale, Washington, and I've become really good friends with the owner, he came to my birthday one year. Man, the list goes on. I mean, even a small company like Booty Shaker, who I've just, Booty Shakers, tnrproducts.com. Check out their company. I checked out these and they raised up my floor tom. I'll do a video in the future talking more about these, but they raised my floor toms, but they also added more resonance to them. It was the craziest thing. So check out Booty Shakers. What else? I do not have a microphone endorsement because, once again, that's something for me. I don't really know what I'm looking for yet. I currently use the Audix series for the toms, and I use Shure for the bass drum, and Shure for the snare drum, and my snare bottom. I don't even know what that is. Might even be a Neumann for all I know. But that's something I haven't really dove into just yet. But those are the kind of thing, guys, is you have to find out what you like, get to know the people, okay, and get your name out there. Just get your name out there and do something. Like, do something online, do something live, educate, do these types of videos, anything like that that's going to help promote the company that you that you endorse or that you support, we could call it, and you'll be amazed at the long-term relationship. And remember, it's a relationship. You always got to work on a relationship, and things can be absolutely awesome when you do that. There are times in endorsements where things don't go so well, and you may have to change. You hear of your favorite drummers all of a sudden switching companies. It's not because they woke up one day thinking, oh gee, these drums are no good anymore. No, there was some sort of a business relationship flobble, if that's a word. Something didn't work out, you know. And those are the kind of things. That's why it always goes back, not to the gear, but to the relationship. So hopefully I've shed some light for you guys a little bit. Please send me some questions you have, and I'll do my best to answer them. If I need to do another video on this stuff, please let me know. But hopefully this answers your questions, guys, and I'll be doing a bunch of drumming lessons videos coming up in the very near future. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.